quality is very important on your calls and meetings. If you're
Mhm.
on more calls than you ever were, people that worked in the office were maybe on in-person meetings. Now they're on Zoom meetings and they need as clear of audio as possible.
So, did you guys see the new Microsoft Surface 2 Plus headset? So basically, Microsoft's getting into the business headset space. They've been
Yeah,
in the headphone
smart.
space. They have headsets for gaming, but now they're getting into the business space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of companies we're starting to see. Like last week, we spoke about the Logitech True Wireless, the Zone True Wireless, and they have that USB dongle, and it was specifically designed for business applications. In the same way, this Surface 2 Plus has the USB dongle and it has the Teams certification and so on. So it's specifically made for meetings and for video calls and things like that. $300 headset looks nice. Big downside, in my way of thinking, doesn't have a boom mic.
Hmm.
So yes, it might have a decent mic quality, but and it could be good for some people, but in at least in my experience, a boom mic is going to be preferred when you want crisp, clear, professional communication.
Hmm.
We'll give it a test, I'm sure,
Oh yeah.
and see how that goes.
Working on for us to be able to provide them as well. So we're going to check it out, see if it's worthy, and see if we can offer
Nice.
it as well. So that should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
especially on Microsoft's platforms. I mean, you get a Microsoft headset, it's going to be optimized for their platform.
yeah,
So,
Microsoft Teams. There's I don't know how many millions of employees are using the Microsoft Teams platform for their communication needs. So it makes perfect sense. And I know we've been saying this. Why don't the manufacturers of these softwares make their hardware equipment, because people need it to communicate on it. So it's definitely interesting to see it. Makes perfect sense, and I'm sure they'll dial it in to work fantastic with Microsoft Teams and the other applications they have.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice to see a lot of them are coming out with, you're seeing more premium headsets are coming out.
Hmm.
In the past, Microsoft would just come, like they do have some cheaper headsets, but you're seeing more companies are coming out with the premium type headsets, 299, 399. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I think more people are, especially that now that we work on our computers and cell phones, the quality is very important on your calls and meetings. If you're
Mhm.
on more calls than you ever were, people that worked in the office were maybe on in-person meetings. Now they're on Zoom meetings and they need as clear of audio as possible.
For sure.
So it's changing the landscape of, these manufacturers coming out with more, I think, premium type headsets.
Oh yeah, and another thing with the fully surrounding ear
Well, yeah, that
cups,
too.
because let's say you're in a coffee shop, let's say you're in an airport, let's say you're in an office with a bunch of people in the office in an open office environment, having the fully surrounding ear cups with active noise cancellation and things like that are critical. Because I know when I'm working in the office and I don't have a headset on, it's very distracting. People on phone calls, people just chatting about whatever. It's just very distracting. It's hard for me to even draft an email
Mhm.
because I keep getting my mind pulled in a different direction. Or if I'm taking a phone call and I keep hearing all this background chatter and I just can't focus. So
Mhm.
having a headset that fully surrounds the ears and allows you to block out surrounding noise when you want to, I think is very helpful,
Mhm.
especially with the USB dongle and Bluetooth. It gives you that versatility. You can use it on the computer in an office, take it on the go, and all sorts of things. So
Mhm.
it allows you to adapt to those different situations that you would be in this
Right.
new landscape of basically work from anywhere. It's just it's not like go to the office and work. Yes, for a lot of people, but there's a lot of people now that are working from their own place, working from a friend's place,
Yeah.
working from it
Even then,
just
we're still,
anywhere.
and even in general, whether you're working in the office or not, we're still doing more video meetings than we ever have.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a huge aspect of it.
Yeah, I mean, even when we were meeting just yesterday, I got my kids literally like screaming in the background and coming in, and it's not only distracting for me, but then it's also distracting for you guys as well. It's hard to carry on your conversation, so having active noise cancellation for me to be able to focus, and then also noise canceling mic for you guys, the other end of the meeting. Um, it really helps make conversations go more naturally without disruption, because it's somebody has a bad audio, distracting noises, everybody's like, turn that off. You
Yeah.
know, it's like mute the microphone, like
Correct.
do whatever you can to get that to stop.
It starts to become like, how much I'll pay whatever for the headset to fix the problem. You know, whereas some people, they're like, they'll just use their computer laptop microphone, and it's like any noise going on around you, everyone's hearing that. So that's extremely distracting. I know, like, if I hear anyone's background noise, like if we're on a video meeting with Dad, if you're watching, you there, buddy. Like if his dog's barking or something, and he doesn't have his headset on, or he's using that Jabra one, which doesn't have a noise canceling microphone, you hear everything going on in the background, and I can't focus.
Yeah,
so it's extremely distracting
for sure. Yeah, so I'm curious. I'm really excited to see how the Microsoft holds up compared to the other one. So we'll definitely put it through our rigorous tests here. So
yeah, and that one will be comparable to, let's say, like a 8200 UC from Poly, Bose 700 UC, MB660 from EPOS, headsets like that are the fully surrounding style, the encompassing with the active noise cancellation and no boom microphone.
Yeah.
Of course, you could put it to the test against one with a boom mic just to see what the difference would be, which we definitely should do. But if you're comparing exact like for likes, those would be the types that you would most likely compare them against for like the mic quality and things like that.
Thanks for watching this segment of the Headset Advisor Show. I hope you found it valuable. If so, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. But if you enjoyed that segment, I think you'll like this segment as well. Check it out there. Otherwise, check out the whole entire episode right there. Well, that's all. Thanks a lot for coming by. We'll see you next time.